Microphone check. Very good afternoon, YouTubers. Welcome to today's action. Kindly confirm that audio can now reach you as good as video. In this video, once again, dear viewers, please confirm the reception in the comment section. All right, very good afternoon, viewers. Once again, sorry for the absence of commentary. You know, sometimes internet usage can really mean to be a trick. Now, I am streaming the fourth match today, and welcome to the double live stream of some of the matches that will be some of the last matches in the first round. You see, today we are doing 2 rounds. Once again, we are at QC Bar and Restaurant. We are in Mbarara district, about 230 kilometers west of Kampala, where the venue that is QC Restaurant has organized a 32-player comp over the space of 3 days. Cash prizes for the top 8. And once again, the tournament did attract the participation of 3 ladies who are participating alongside men with +2 and +3 respectively, depending on the round of match where they are. Those ladies are Angela and Michelle and Vicky. All of them did lose their first round in the first life and will be participating again in the second life today. I am streaming 2 matches at the same time. Break and Finish Live Facebook has a match between Senyonjo Glorious and Farouk Mutumba, while Peter Chobe Live YouTube has a match between Ibrahim Sejjemba, one of the tournament favorites, if not the very favorite, taking on Mark Mukiibi. Here on the Facebook stream, 5 frames have been played, with Glorious leading by 3 frames to 2. On the YouTube stream, 4 frames have been played, with Ibra leading by 3 frames to 1. To present to you this action in audio and video, my name is Simon Peter Chilby. Once again, Facebook, Glorious 3, Farouk 2, YouTube, Ibra 3, and Mark 1. Also be mindful that one player is being admitted into the comp after not playing in his first life because it was a school day. That is Herbert Mukisa, who is still on the way, approaching Masaka. He's about 2.5 hours away. And yes, his match will find him. No walkover shall be given against him. A few other matches still coming. Michelle is taking on Amon. Then Ramadan Sula is taking on Modern Pro. Kenneth Odong versus Apollo Pogba. That is one of the matches coming up. Ivan Kanyesije taking on Vicky. Ras Nkuba is called Rasta is taking on Simon Lubola, the computer. And while Ibrahim Kanja is supposed to be taking on Bwanika Mansur, who is yet to show up at the venue. He did lose his first life by walkover. I think he will lose the second life as well by walkover. I don't think he made it to the comp. In the meantime, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players have made it to the second round in their second life. That is Hazard, who has 2 lives, Lawrence Sengonge Dangote, who has 2 lives, then Caleb, then Ian on 2 lives as well as Yuda Sembusi Dembaba, who didn't watch his match when he won in 2 frames the last 2, needing to win both to win the match with 1 visit of the table against the player that is coming from the district of Ibanda, about 1 hour from where we are, with 2 uppers in the last 2 frames. He went 6 frames to 5 down, then made it 6-6 by Apple, then made it 7-6 by Apple. On the YouTube stream, there is chance for Ibra to win frame number 5. Facebook stream has Glorious with a chance after Farouk missing black. for Glorious to try and win a fourth. Ibra is also trying to win a fourth. How good will Ibra's white be? It seems not good enough. In fact, not good whatsoever. He is snookered. While there is a miss as well from Glorious, probably an intended miss because he wanted to play snooker against Farouk. And in the resulting shot, Farouk has missed the black. Also in Ibra's resulting shot, he has found his red off the cushion, but has not potted it. It is realistic that Mark could win the frame, try to make it an equalizer. He did ask the organizers, Mark, after losing out in his first life yesterday, to, I think it must have been the second Ibra, that is Kayanja. In the first round, I think it was by 7 frames to 3. He did ask to have his second life be granted yesterday, such that in the event that he lost it, he could travel back to the city on the same day. Then he was told by the organization of the tournament, yesterday was for 1 life and today is for his other life. If he loses, there is chance he could go back home. Whether or not Ibra wins or loses, he still has action tomorrow in his second life. Watch out for that match of his between himself and Ibrahim Kayanja, the real machine. Thank you for watching on the Facebook stream. Mukiibi, Shefang, as well as Pamfrey Dawa and Bebeto Setogir. Also on the YouTube stream, welcome Wesley Raymond Jr. Definitely supporting Ibra. He does the work of being Ibra's social media handler. Just that he is a very poor pool player himself. Kakembo Hadija, thank you for watching, as well as James Karuri. James Karuri is Bamboo Stick. Yes, enjoying the stream. Bamboo Stick, are you based in Nairobi or you're based in Western Kenya? Actually, I'm not sure because you seem to be all over the place. I am made to learn that you lost the match against Evans, Evans Kiprotich. Sorry, sir, hard luck. But frankly speaking, I expected you to lose anyway. I'm kidding. It is just the fact that you are a weaker player than Evans. Mambos Vasfe, thank you for watching. At the same time, both YouTube and Facebook's. By the way, as old as I am, I don't know how to split my screen such that I can use 2 apps at the same time. But when you apply split screen, I think it's an app on the phone, on a phone. If you're watching on a phone, then you can watch Facebook and YouTube at the time. On the Facebook stream, the young man, that is Farouk, has gotten his equalizer against Glorious, and I know his manager, Innocent Kule, is having a very wide smile watching from Metiana in central Uganda. Whilst on the YouTube stream, the underdog, just as the underdog on the Facebook stream, that is Mark Mukiibi, has 1 frame. Oh no! I had called the frame because it looked like the easiest black he would ever have to pot in a tournament of this magnitude. Mark has missed it. He's a shadow of the player that came 4th in the Timbuktu International Pool Carnival in Dar es Salaam last year. Ibra will have to do something special to pot the red to punish Mark. Looks like a miss. Yes, it is a miss. Finally, he gives the frame out almost as a gift and concedes the frame. Finally, Mark takes what belonged to him in the first place anyway. Ibra 3 and Mark 2, Glorious 3 and Farouk 2. Mambas was there asking how my voice is commentating on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I am using 2 microphones. One is inserted in the Facebook gadget, another on the YouTube gadget, as simple as that. Karim Abuya, thank you for watching. Uploading the wide smile from Farouk after defeating Glorious in the last frame as Mark breaks frame number 6 on the YouTube stream. Breaking well and breaking fair and square, getting to pot a ball. I believe he's going for the reds with the one intention, finish the frame with the apple. try to make his victory against Ibra, if it does come one of the more renowned victories in his career. Be reminded that this is the guy that knocked out the Zambian international Royd Kabwe at team bike. So remember, Royd had defeated both Aiden and Jerry a little convincingly, and then before you knew it, this guy defeated him in the quarterfinals in Eldoret. That's why nowadays he's a little bit of something, that people want to see what exactly he is made of. A player with the Captainite Pool Cup in the Ugandan Pool League, and not just a player, but also team captain, who is taking on the team captain of Roxbury, the league winning captain of team Roxbury, Ibra, the only player that has won 4 league titles in 4 years in a row with different clubs. A little bit of history which only Ibra possesses. In Ugandan pool, on the Facebook stream, frame number 7 is poised a little heavily in favor of Farouk, a very able young man who has won 1 comp in this region. You remember the comp that I did stream from the district of Fort Portal, when he beat the young boy Farouk in the final race to 7 frames to nil. When I feel that I want to have a fight with Herbert, I do remind him that he lost the final by 7 frames to nil. Then the exchange of words does that. Basembeza Arafat, thank you for watching. Asking about Mansour. Mansour is not at the venue. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't expect him to be participating in the competition. Thank you for watching. Spice Debian Salah watching together with Kamia Ronald. BMK Gift Senior asking about the venue. The venue is QC Restaurant and Bar, Mbarara City. Yeah, if you are anywhere in and around Mbarara, it's about 3 minutes or 2 or 1.5 by motorcycle from the city. If you have private transport, even better. There has been a very brilliant piece of skill on the Facebook stream by the young boy that is Farouk, who was spotted, drawn the white ball bigly backwards to open up a pocket where there was his red being blocked by Glorious's yellow. He is now on the black, unfortunately partially snookered and not having full sight of the black. Should he find a way of putting it, that will be something for optical nutrition for the match. But there is good optical nutrition now from Mr. Mark Mukiibi. The dark horse in Eldoret wants to become a dark horse in Mbarara. After losing the first 3 frames, he has won the next 3 quite impressively. It is Ibra 3 and Mark 3. On the YouTube stream, it is the first time that I am seeing Ibra alternating his break. He is one of those senior players that have been so stubborn, maintaining the pyramid break, where the breaking player hits the top ball. Most of Africa's top players have long abandoned that break. Today I see Ibra adapting the break by playing the second ball. On the Facebook stream, Glorious has stolen the frame away from Farouk. Now he leads by 4 frames to 3. Hailing from the Central District of Masaka, just over 100 kilometers east of where we are. All the players on show, whether Facebook or YouTube, did participate in the comp that was organized at KV Pool Arena just exactly 1 week ago. and all had pretty much indifferent scores, indifferent results. None of them left that place a happy player. And if you're just joining, you are watching the first live in the the first round in the second live of this 32-man double live competition that is being organized here at QC Restaurant and Bar, Mbarara City in Western Uganda. Two matches being streamed at the same time. A Facebook stream between Glorious and Farouk, in which Glorious, the guy that is donning black, the bigger guy, is leading by 4 frames to 3, and before he could finish the statement, he now leads by 5 frames to 3. And while the YouTube stream, it does have a now complete comeback between Mark Mukiibi, who has now equalized, making it 3-all against one of the tournament favorites, Ibrahim Sejjemba. The race is 7, with Ibra having 2 lives in the competition, Glorious having 2, while the players that are trailing, that is Farouk and potentially Mark, yes, I will say potentially, are left with 1 life in the event, and defeat will take them home. By home, I'm meaning taking them back home. Of course, after their tournament coming to an end. On the YouTube stream, Ibra is in pretty poor position to regain the lead he did have about 10 minutes ago. Actually, he led by 3 frames to 0. He looks to be cruising away with the victory. Mark has proven to be stubborn. Ibra has regained his lead officially. It is now 4 frames to 3. The Facebook stream does have Farouk with a pending fight, which if doesn't come successful, then he will be one of the first players out of the competition entirely with both lives out. The other players are the guy that is called Saimo, the pedestrian that was defeated by Herbert, out entirely. Felix Chenomohanji has had both of his lives taken down by Lawrence Sengonge Dangote, and then another player called Stewart Delete, totally out of the competition, just as is Joram Navasa and the guy that is called Brazilian. Those are the 5 whose tournament is now only passive as spectators. A scratch on the break from Mark will most likely see Ibra win a 5th and regain his status as now an overwhelming favorite to win the match. If, I'm saying only if, he does finish the frame in his 2 current visits of the table. One of the visits is a free shot. Kind of free shot he has just played is a clear statement of intent that he wants to go for the Reds. Remember, in black ball rules, after a foul, the first shot is a free shot. If the table was open, it leaves an open table. That's why Ibra has just closed the table playing the Reds. But also, Farouk has pulled one back against Glorious on the Facebook stream with scores now at 5 frames to 4. Ibra on the YouTube stream seemingly going for number 5 out of 8. Fabio Roger is asking if Dog City did not participate, and the answer is yes, he did not. He registered but did not make it to the comp. That is why he has lost he's losing most likely by walkover both of his lives. James Kasumba, thank you for watching, as well as his Henry Muyanja. That is beautiful poetry in motion from Ibra. He has two reeds on the table. One put up to the corner pocket top right, another to the center pocket on the right. Then black most likely to the corner pocket where he's just about to put the red. And just like that, it will be him leading by 5 frames to 3. While on the Facebook stream, Glorious is continuing in fighting mode, trying to stop this boy, Farouk, from making what will be an unlikely comeback, while the YouTube stream has Ibra lead by 5 frames to 3. Good evening to you, Peter Sechkubo, watching on the YouTube stream, Acholi Debate League. Hello to you. You want an update about Caesar Man? Caesar has a match today. I'm going to be checking out how he's faring. Only that I'm involved in streaming myself. Joseph Chito asking for the time when computer is playing. His match is one of those that are coming in the next 30 minutes or so. Gary Dutch Prince Jr., thank you for watching. Titus Omondi Odiambo, also thank you for watching. Musa Terose, most viewers consider Kasozi as the best dressed ball player in Uganda, and you totally agree. Well, thank you. And thank you for watching. Once again, Karim Abuya. as on the YouTube stream, one shot has allowed Ibra to have a realistic opportunity to have a strong grip on the match if he can finish the yellows frame. While the young man, that is Farouk Mutumba, is having the fight of his life. I did swim a 64-man comp that was won by himself. The first time that he was winning an open comp, and from the district of Fort Portal, where he was participating in that one, which he won. I did travel with him back on the same bus. He wore a very wide smile on his face throughout the entire time on the bus, which was a good portion of 6 hours. What a beauty from Ibra on the YouTube stream. Maybe he's demonstrating to Mark Mukiibi, who is actually the man. Another beauty of what looks like a clearance from Farouk Mutumba on the Facebook stream, who is just about to equalize and two blacks seem to be potted at pretty much simultaneous time, respectively, by Ibra and Farouk. On YouTube it is Ibra 6 and Mark 3, while on Facebook there is a 5-all tie between Farouk and Glorious. That one is a race to 2. On the YouTube stream, Mark seems to be down, but not yet out. I love it when things are not going well for a player, but he still has that big fight in him, especially playing a shot that good, especially the penultimate shot on the yellow. For the black, movement of the white ball around the 3 cushions of the table was nothing short of special. He pulls one back. It is Ibra 6 and Mark 4, while Stone, or Glorious is nicknamed, has pulled away again by winning frame number 11 against Farouk Mutumba and leads by 6 frames to 5 with 2 frames left in that one, both of which Farouk must win or else sadly go home and maybe get replaced in the competition by fellow youngster Herbert Mukisa, whose game shall be coming up about 7 p.m. East African time tonight. You will be watching him at least once during this competition.
Waliwo Sejjemba Glorious, waliwo Sejjemba Ibra, n'onyeka ekitoyamba okukwakira.
The Facebook stream has Glorious needing to play one big shot, which if he does successfully, he gets to win the match. How good will White be? The pot has been on for White ball. I am not so sure how good it is. He seems to have sight of the black. I don't know whether he can see it enough to have it rolled to the corner pocket at the top left of the screen. Whatever he's contemplating. By the way, he has very little sight of the black from my commentary position. He is not yet sure of what he's contemplating to do. I just think even being one of Uganda's fastest players, for the first time he has used more than 60 seconds before taking a shot. He does find the black by playing math shot, but doesn't pot it and grants a chance to Farouk in this match at least to play, while it is another beauty of a shot from Mark Mukiibi, who is becoming one of the kings of the comebacks in the competition. He Won the first 3 frames which he did all in a row, then lost the next 3. Since then has now won 2 in a row and has made it 6 frames to 5. Still 2 frames to go. He must win them both or else go home for Ibra. Needs to win 1 of them. And the matches, both of them are moving at almost the same speed. 6-5 on both Facebook and YouTube. I have to say that the only time I have seen Ibra give away a big lead was a comp like this one, also 32 players, when he led by 6 frames to 1 against Caleb Mohire. Comp that was organized by the ATA at Amigos in Kampala. Comp that was won by Caesar in the quarterfinals. It was Caleb who won the last 6 frames to take Ibra out by 7 frames to 6. By the way, Caleb played another close match against Ibra yesterday, also ending 7 frames to 6. Then it was Ibra who won, and he won the match by winning the last 2 frames. So I think some kind of revenge in that one. That did happen. Mark is fighting for his life because defeat takes him out of the competition. If he wins, he will be now at equal power with Ibra, with both players being left with 1 life in the tournament. He does give himself a position in which he can put red. I want to believe that he'll be going with a little power such that white ball is played into the yellows and open up the black. And while there has been an equalizer on the Facebook stream between Glorious and Farouk, it's now 6-6, meaning that we are having that match go into a decider. We could have a decider as well if Mark does finish the ongoing reds frame with 1 red to go and black. Not so certain the resting position of the black after he takes the shot. I do assume that he will be putting the red. I also assume that he will be playing the white ball into the black. Where the black will rest, I cannot tell. Even he doesn't tell. That's why he's going for power and has achieved perfection. Almost the position of the white ball by plain hand, and the black is sunk. Facebook equalizer 6-6, YouTube equalizer 6-6. We have 2 deciders both at the same time. You are watching Ugandan Pool plus. Once again, Farouk Mutumba 6 and Glorious Senyanja 6, Ibrahim Sejjemba 6, Mark Mukiibi 6. Either side of the draw, deciders. And dear viewers, once again, you are watching 2 deciders on 2 platforms. Break and Finish Live Facebook that has Glorious drawing 6-all against Farouk Matumba, while Peter Chewe Live YouTube has Mark Mukiibi drawing 6-all against Ibrahim Sejjemba. Both matches being races to 7, both matches being the first round in the second life of this 32-man competition that is being organized here at QC Restaurant and Bar in Mbarara. The most hurt person of all for that it would be, if they were to be defeated, I think would be Ibra, leading by 3 frames to nil, allowing Mark to fight back, drawing 6-6. Then Ibra winning the next 3 frames, came so close to winning the 7th and winning the match, and then Mark won 3 frames again in a row. That's why we're having it at 6-6. The other story from this match on YouTube involving Ibra and Mark is that probably Mark could be Uganda's fastest rising player. He did win a complex last year of 64 players in the district of Mityana. The similarity of the two matches on Facebook and YouTube is that there is one opponent on either tables having 2 lives, with the other player fighting for their life, having 1 life in the tournament. The players with 1 life are Farouk and Mark. They are the ones on the two tables. They are the ones playing right now. The players with 2 lives are Glorious and Ibra, with Ibra having the biggest potential given the current complexion of the matches, both of them to lose, because Mark is having 3 reds, all of them poised for him to take, and every time he shoots he grows himself even more confident as the match grows older. He's having now 2 reds on the table. Could start with either. White ball has moved a little bit further than he would have wanted, but should be good to go, most especially given his set of skills. Could start with either of the reds. One portable with sharp cut to the center pocket on the left, on the right, sorry, another to the corner pocket bottom right. He has to be calm, has to be composed, has to believe that he has to do this. The one closest to the bottom right end of the table is the most realistic one. He should play last, because if he puts it last, it may give him natural white for black, also portable to the corresponding corner pocket bottom left. He's, however, deciding to play it first. But he knows that if he does play it first, it's a little bit more risky and more unlikely that he will be finishing the frame, because the last red he would put would make it even more difficult for him to find white for black. So he's going for red to the center pocket on the right. He will have to roll the white ball around the cushions of the table, about 3 of them, then have it to just around the same place that it is right now. That's the shot he should be contemplating to play. He will choke the tip of his ski stick for another time. He has to shoot on target. White ball off 3 cushions at the top end of the table. 1, 2, 3, and in space. I just like it when players shoot as though they were listening to me. Ibra is in trouble. Mark is seemingly taking him out at least of his first life, and doing so with a break and finish. The dark horse in Eldoret is a dark horse in Mbarara. Mark defeats Ibra. The tournament's favorite is left walking on 1 leg as one of his lives is taken down by Mark Mukiibi in one of the mightiest comebacks of the competition so far, as Mark has had to win the last 4 frames, of which Ibra needed 1, but the 1 did not come. Final score, Mark Mukiibi 7 and Ibrahim Sejjemba 6.